When did the U.S. Department of Defense become awesome? Talk about making America great again. Welcome to Conservative Currents. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert Kennedy Jr. and Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth recently announced last week the Pete and Bobby Challenge: 100 push-ups and 50 pull-ups in under 10 minutes. Right off the bat, check out Bobby Kennedy. He's like in his 70s and the guy's like cut. That is a fit man. And again, just by that alone, it seems to me like we have the right guy heading that particular department.
All right, here we are in the bowels of the Pentagon for the Pete and Bobby Challenge. I think this was your idea, so I blame you. But it's all about make America healthy again. We're going to be fit, not fat. We want recruits that are ready to go and challenge. What are we?
That is awesome. I can only wonder what percentage of the population would actually be able to complete 100 push-ups and 50 pull-ups in, forget even the time frame, in any time frame. It really makes you wonder, because I think that as a country, we have really let ourselves go. And it is great to see that fitness is taking center stage, being led by the U.S. Department of Defense.
What are we doing today, Bobby?
Well, Pete and I are going to do our part, encourage American youth to do this challenge. And the challenge is to do 100 push-ups and 50 pull-ups in any order you want in under 10 minutes.
So 5 minutes is the top standard that we want to meet.
You're not going to be able to do.
Look at those guys go, by the way. That is like really impressive. I mean, Hegseth, he's a middle-aged man. What is he, in his 50s? And again, look at Bobby Kennedy go. Like, I don't know how old he is, but I know he's in the 70s. And he's still doing 50 pull-ups. Impressive.
Secretary of Defense shark attack. You can do better, Ranger Tom! Let's go! Make your country proud!
That is old school. Old school is back, baby.
Lieutenant Commander Gonzalez, you did the challenge in what time?
Yeah, she was rocking it.
3:56.
Wow.
3 minutes and 24 seconds. Gunnery
Impressive.
Sergeant Prince. Gunnery Sergeant High. 243. 243.
I
Wow.
want to send out a challenge to Sean Duffy.
I'm going to throw it on the military side a little bit too. Let's challenge the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, Raising Cane, and then my friend on TV, Will Kane. How about the Pete and Bobby Challenge? 100 push-ups, 50 pull-ups, but we hope Americans will take this challenge and you'll pass it along so that we're ready to be fit the way we need to be healthy, and to have a healthy fighting force. Go get it.
Let's make America healthy.
Amen. One more! Yeah!
That was outstanding. It is just a relief to be able to see videos like this being put out by the U.S. Department of Defense. It really makes you feel like we've got the adults back in control, to quote a previous phrase from the last administration. It really is super important for any nation to have a fierce and fit fighting force. And it is just, again, such a relief to see that it is actually taking center stage in the U.S. government. Now, as a refresher and in stark contrast, let me remind you of what the previous administration did about training our U.S. fighting forces.
Hi, my name is Johnny and I use he, him pronouns.
Hi, and I'm Kanchi and I use she, her pronouns.
And we're here to talk about pronouns.
What is a pronoun? A pronoun is how we identify ourselves apart from our name, and it's also how people refer to us in conversations.
Using the right pronouns is a really simple way to affirm someone's identity. It is a signal of acceptance and respect.
So This was an official training program put out by the U.S. Navy under the Joe Biden administration. This is not fake. This is not AI. This is the real deal.
It's a signal of acceptance and respect. How do we go about creating a safe space for everybody?
That's a good question. A really good way to do that is to use inclusive language. Instead of saying something like, hey guys, you can say, hey everyone, or hey team.
Yeah, and now that you say that, another way that we could show that we're allies and that we accept everybody is to maybe include our pronouns in our emails, or like we just did, introduce ourselves using our pronouns.
Yeah. America is back. America is strong again. America is getting fit again. It's getting healthy again. The future looks bright. Thank God for making America great through Donald Trump. Let me know how you feel about this by dropping some comments below. As always, I'll ask you to like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you for watching.